guys, it's 21 Maxwell here, and welcome to another edition of We Are Wrestling. We have this episode, and then another episode, and then our event, and we're done for TW 2013, so hopefully we can put together the greatest card possible. Today we'll give you a better understanding of the lower card. I was initially going to make it the main event that mostly get fixed in the lower card on the Go Home show, but I felt it was a better opportunity to take the main event storyline to the last week and then build up some of our lower card for the event. So 11 segments, I won't keep you too long, we'll just jump straight into the show and hopefully gives you an idea of, the card we're putting together for what should be an epic end to TW 2013. So as always guys, thank you for watching. Let's get on with We Are Wrestling, our time. So 1,256 in attendance at the Sir Matt Busby Centre. We start the show with the voice of We Are Wrestling in the ring, is of course Billy fucking Kirkwood. He says, now one big question about here has been who is actually in charge of We Are Wrestling since my old pal Mad Products is gone. A few folk have even asked me if it's me. Well, I can confirm it's no me, but we will have someone in charge by the end of the night or before the end of the night. Now don't get me wrong, I do know who it is, but I'll allow them to reveal themselves at one point tonight. Because if I told you now, well, what's the fun in that? Aye, we've got a cracking show lined up for you today and hope you enjoy it. So Kirkwood goes on to do his commentary duties with a solid D plus 48 to open the show. So quite happy with that. It's building up that we will have our GM revealed on this show. Our opening contest, in an extremely poor match, Nikki Storm defeats Evie in 5:56 by pinfall with the Perfect Storm. E plus 31. Evie debuts her fan favourite gimmick, which got an initial 86 rating. The announcing helped the match. It's one of those ones. Evie obviously doesn't have a lot of pop in the UK, but she's a good talent. A lot of upside to her. I think she'll be really, really good in the future. But again, just using her as an enhancement talent at the moment. Giving Nikki Storm the victory. A few negatives there, but overall, considering the placement in the card of Evie, it's a decent rating. Next up, we've got a promo from the best in the galaxy, Nikki Storm. It says, really, WW? This is the best you can offer me in terms of competition, so very similar to the Kaylee Ray stuff. I'm the best in the galaxy, Nikki Storm, and this is it? That was nothing more than an insult. I'm the most talented female wrestler in the world, and it's clear to me that no one in this company can even come close to even lacing up my boots. I'd be as well as just walking out in the company with this championship, as no one will ever defeat me. So D-38 for Nikki Storm's promo there, no negatives, so that's all positive there. She's interrupted by the theme music of WWE superstar Becky Lynch, who comes down to the ring. Wah, wah, wah. Oh, it looks like it's Nikki Storm, and what's she doing? Oh, she's complaining and moaning. Again. I can't say I'm surprised. Well, Nikki, if you really want a challenge, there's a storm brewing and a lass kicking with your name on it. So if you really, really want a challenge, I'll happily face you at the next live event. I'll show you that Becky Lynch is not to be overlooked and that I will become the next WW Women's Champion. E plus 30. I tried my hardest to get a pun related to a storm or a fight, but no such luck there. I'm going to go with Becky Lynch and Nikki Storm. Becky's got one more appearance in her loan deal, and we'll just use that at the event. So that'll be a good end to the women's division at a live event at the end of the month. So really happy with that. E30 again, build up the lower card as we put together, hopefully, the best show possible. Next up, a little vignette, and it is the aerial assassin Will Osprey taking on the Iron Man Joe Coffey. We have the local hero, Joe Hendry, going to join us at commentary booth, beside Billy Kirkwood to call the action. It's going to be interesting to hear what he says after the attack a few weeks ago by Joe Coffey. So E plus 32, again building up some of the mid-card. Interesting to see what happens and goes down between local hero and the Iron Man. And in a match that had some average crowd reaction but featured terrible wrestling, which is sad to hear. Will Osprey defeated Joe Coffey in 7:45 by pinfall with the 6:30 splash. This got a D-36, so it's okay. Again, mid-card talents in our type of show. No skill improvements to speak of, but a good one there for Osprey. Maybe could have been a little bit better, with better gimmicks and better psychology, but overall it's building up to future things. That seems to be a recurring theme as well, future things and everything here, but it's one of those things where I feel like in TW 2016 that's maybe a 50 or a 60, because it doesn't really reflect how talented these guys really are. So it's alright, it's not horrible. But Joe Coffey's lost, and Will Osprey heads to the back. Coffey has a bit of a tantrum, whilst Joe Hendry takes off his headset and grabs a microphone. Joe Coffey, what just happened there? You took your eyes off the prize for a moment, and it cost you. It seems to me that your jealousy of the local hero has gotten to you, and it's eaten you inside. But it's okay, Joe. I know how good you are, and that you're going through a tough time at the moment. So since you attacked me a few weeks ago, I'm going to give you a chance to take as many shots at me as you wish. In a match in 2 weeks at the next live special. Joe Coffey says, in 2 weeks, the Iron Man will show you and all these idiotic people that no one, and I mean no one, will ever steal Joe Coffey's spotlight. And that I am the best damn wrestler on this bloody planet. Hendry, I'll see you there. Prepare for war. So a match-up is going to happen between the two Joes. Obviously, Joe Coffey turned on Joe Hendry because of the jealousy that Joe Hendry is winning all the time, stealing the spotlight. They two will come to a head in 2 weeks' time. Joe Coffey developing better performance skills, so that's good to hear. It's one of those ones where I feel like we could explore a lot more into their characters, but I feel like that's something I would do if we weren't getting into a new game in like 3 weeks' time. So hopefully, you can learn a little bit about Joe Coffey and Joe Hendry. If you're not aware of these guys, definitely check out their work. It'll be loaded all over in YouTube and stuff like that. Not just their work ethic as well, their performances, but like stuff like the charisma they can show just from entrances. Joe Hendry's got a lot of great entrances. Joe Coffey very inventive with his paint when he comes to the ring, and I just love the fact that whatever character he portrays with paint, he takes mannerisms from that character. So if he's a Hulk, there'll be some Hulk mannerisms, which I just think is an absolutely great idea. So definitely check out both of those guys' work if you're not aware of Joe Hendry or Joe Coffey. We then have a quick cut of the camera as it goes backstage, and a limo has pulled up. Is this the new general manager of We Are Wrestling? No, it's the return of the bastard, Dave Mastiff, who is in action tonight. So obviously Dave's been missing for a week or two. We need to get the big man back, D44, just to show that he is back and he is in action tonight. Our co-main event for the evening, in a match that had an average crowd reaction and some decent in-ring action, Zack Sabre Jr. defeats Matt Sydal in 7:45 by pinfall, while using the ropes for leverage. E+34 again building up Sabre Jr. Nothing really to note there apart from so many negatives, and that is disappointing because these are two guys that I think would put on a really good match. And then our main event, and a bout that had good crowd and some decent in-ring action, with Grado defeat Dave Mastiff in 10:52 by disqualification. That's a D41. Nothing else really to add there. No skill improvements. Negatives, quite a few there as well. Stamina for Grado in 10 minutes, really. Maybe a couple of years ago, I'm not so sure now. I think he would definitely last that. But it is what it is. It's still a decent main event. We just need to hope our Angle can get us a good pop. Mastiff gets himself disqualified on his return with the continual beatdown of Grado. He holds Grado's head as if he's ready to strike it one more time before some music plays in the background that distracts Dave Mastiff. A figure emerges from the back with a microphone in hand. Hold it right there, Mastiff. Stop what you're doing, mate, or you are out the door. Mastiff turns round and he sees the one and only Nigel McGuinness. McGuinness says, for those of you who aren't aware of who I am, I'm Nigel McGuinness, a former TNA and Ring of Honor superstar. But after many years away, it is now time for me to come home and help run the ship. When Maddox sold his stake in the company, I gladly took the chance to take over. So Mastiff, continue what you're doing, and you can kiss goodbye to any more title shots. This frustrates Mastiff, and he throws Grado down and storms to the back, while McGuinness just stands there in the ring, taking the applause of the crowd. He is back in British wrestling. I think it's been a long time. He's obviously stateside based. But I just felt like I was really struggling for a new figure to take over. He was available. He was willing to sign due to the pop, like the Mick Foley. A few others weren't willing to come over. It's only for 3 episodes, so McGuinness is going to take over. D plus 52, good rating there, lifted the crowd. One leader gimmick gets an initial 80 rating. That means when we put together a couple matches next week, we've got a 40 figure to do so. But overall, D43, I'm all happy with that. It's all positive. You see the little dynamic change, like in Raw, with Shane taking over, how it's so much different when a babyface is in charge. Like here, McGuinness is a babyface, and we've always had the natural heel in Maddox, so that's always good to see, changing up a little bit. And we'll just have a quick look at our emails before we carry on. A 0.14, so the rating's up a good bit. That's good to see. That's positive and a bit of momentum. Prestige at 22, momentum at 29. As I say, we're going to enter a go-home show next week, and hopefully we'll put together the best card possible, and you can enjoy our final show, which, going by the schedule, is We're Back Again. And of course, we will be back again with that episode and the pay-per-view episode, and of course we'll be back again with some TW 2016 content coming soon. Got my thumbnails made. I've got some stuff pretty much sorted out. I've got a few documents sorted with the likes of a spreadsheet with match cards. I've got a document. It's going to be tracking their overness as well. So I've got everything monitored, and hopefully we have the best series possible. So it's really up to me to just try and get some good angles together, good stories together, and hopefully we can go on a big adventure together. As always, guys, thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll see you for the go-home show next time. As always, if you get any comments, leave them in the comments section. If you enjoyed the episode, leave a wee old thumbs up. And hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.